Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'll be handling on the anatomy of the female and male reproductive system. So over to the female reproductive system, it is said that it's made up of internal and external sex organs which function in reproduction of new offspring. Now in humans, the female reproductive system is immature at birth and develops to maturity at puberty to be able to produce gametes and to also carry a fetus to full term. The internal sex organs are the vagina, the uterus, the fallopian tubes, and the ovaries. The vagina, we all know it allows for sexual intercourse and birth, and is also connected to the uterus at the cervix. And the uterus or the womb accommodates this embryo, which develops into the fetus. Now, we also know that the uterus also produces secretions that help in the movement of this sperm over to the fallopian tube where fertilization occurs, and it also fertilizes with the egg cells which are produced by the ovaries. The external sex organs are also known as the genitals, and these includes the labia, the clitoris, and the vaginal opening. Here, the fertilization process simply means the swimming of sperm into the human's uterus, and it swims over to the fallopian tube, fertilizes at the ampulla, and goes back to the uterus for implantation. So we'll talk on the male reproductive system, and we said this system consists of a number of sex organs that plays a role in the process of human reproduction. These organs are located outside of the body and within the pelvis. The male reproductive system includes the penis, the scrotum, the testes, the epididymis, the vas deferens, the prostate, and the seminal vesicles. The penis and the urethra are part of the urinary and reproductive system. So it's not just the reproductive system, it's also part of the urinary system. The scrotum, the testes, the epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicles, and prostates comprise the rest of the reproductive system. The penis consists of the roots, which is the part attached to the lower abdominal structure and the pelvic bones, and it also consists of the visible parts of the shaft and the glans penis, which is also the cone-shaped end. So when a man becomes sexually aroused, the penis becomes erect and ready for sexual activity. Erection occurs because sinuses within two erectile tissues of the penis becomes filled with blood. Now, these arteries of the penis are dilated when the veins are compressed so that the blood will flow into the erectile cartilage under pressure. The penis is supplied by the pudendal artery. So we'll come over to the scrotum, which is the pouch-like structure that lies or hangs behind the penis. It holds and protects the testicles, and it also contains numerous nerves and blood vessels. During times of lower temperature, the cremaster muscle contracts and pulls the scrotum closer to the body, while the dartos muscle gives it a wrinkled appearance. When the temperature increases, the cremaster and the dartos muscle relax to bring the scrotum away from the body and remove the wrinkles respectively. The scrotum remains connected within the pelvic cavity by the inguinal canal. The spermatic cord formed from spermatic artery, veins, and nerves bound together with connective tissue which passes into the testes through the inguinal canal. Now, the testes is said to produce sperm by meiotic division of germ cells within the seminiferous tubules and to synthesize and secrete androgens. It's said that the androgens regulate the male reproductive function, and they are also produced in the Leydig cells that are located in the interstitium between seminiferous. Now, the epididymis is a long whitish mass of tightly coiled tube. The sperms that are produced in the seminiferous tubules flow into the epididymis, and during this passage, The sperm undergoes what we call maturation and are concentrated by the action of ion channels, which are located on the apical membrane of the epididymis. Now we move over to the vas deferens, which we also know as the sperm duct. It is said that it is a thin line, approximately 30 centimeters long, that starts from the epididymis to the pelvic cavity. It carries the spermatozoa from the epididymis to the ejaculatory duct. Now the accessory gland, which is also the last gland we're going to talk about, we say it consists of 3 accessory glands that provide fluids that lubricate the duct system and nourish the sperm cells. They are the seminal vesicle, the prostate gland, and the bulbourethral gland, which is also known as the Cowper glands. So here is a simple anatomy of what the male and female reproductive system is. So I hope you learned something from these diagrams and little explanation of the anatomy of the male and female reproductive system. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, give us a thumbs up, like, comment on the comment section below, and share and like our video. Thank you.